Okay, campers, it's rise and shine, and don't forget the booties because it's cold out there today. Hey, everybody. It's Ed the Trainer. And this week, we're asking, what lessons can the movie Groundhog Day teach us about the importance of our own daily agenda? We'll take a little bit of a closer peek next on this week's Tips on Tuesday. So, without spoiling it too much, if you've never seen the movie Groundhog Day, well, it's the story of a local weatherman who's stuck on repeat. He's forced to relive February 2nd and a live remote with Punxsutawney Phil over and over again. And when he finally realizes that he's stuck in some sort of a time loop, he's seen to be asking a local over a beer at the bowling alley, "What would you do if you were stuck in the same place and every day was exactly the same and nothing that you did actually mattered?" He felt hopeless. And he wasted his days away thinking that nothing he did that day would stop him from landing in the very same spot again the next morning. But he changed his attitude. And he began to appreciate the opportunities that each of his repeated days provided him. You see, he could use each of these days more intentionally, without the worry or the concern about tomorrow or next week or next year, right? The large scale ideas. Instead, he became passionate about living every day to its fullest. And it changed him. It changed him really drastically. Now, every time I see this movie, I'm struck by how simple this idea is in concept, for sure. But it also reminds me of how complicated that many of us can make it. Myself included. I've been guilty for sure. Guilty of building a daily agenda by first identifying the things that I push back to do tomorrow or next week or next month. And then I realize at the end of that day that I didn't really accomplish anything meaningful. And as these days begin to pile up over and over, the depth of our rut grows deeper and deeper, doesn't it? Now listen, a lot of that comes from the focus on larger goals and aspirations without any thought of how to manage the smaller moves it takes to make it happen. And listen, while our large ideas and our life's grand visions should absolutely excite us and drive us, without an intentional plan to get there means we may be doing more self-sabotage than growth. So the question at this point is, how much could you do if you were focused on one day and every day was built with structure and everything you did mattered? What if you could work toward developing your perfect day? What if you became a perfectionist about the process, not about the outcome? How much could change for you? You see, that is where the magic lies. I know, but Ed, right? Ed, how do I even start something that I've never been good at doing in the first place? Well, here's the good news. We're developing a 4-part web series that will release in March. And it's built around many of the concepts within John Maxwell's great book called Today Matters. If you're interested in checking it out, just click the link in the description of this video. If you know somebody who may enjoy this week's tip, or if they could benefit from our web series release, make sure to share this and let them know what we're up to. And don't forget yourself to subscribe to the channel or like our page if you want to be alerted as to when we release new content. Thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me today, everybody. I really, really appreciate your time. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.